Hi everybody, I'm Erica, as you guys probably already know. I'm very excited for this week's speech, which is the persuasion speech. And I'm very excited because I think persuasion is really fun and you can use it in a very fun way. I mean, for good or for bad, but I'm very excited because the topic that I want to talk about is not don't want to say it's near and dear to my heart because that just sounds like weird, but it really it kind of is. I play volleyball and every Wednesday we have a classroom. They're called classroom times or whatever, and we sit in there and we've been going through this book about mindset. And I don't mean to sound cliche or anything because I know that this is gonna sound very cliche, but I personally do believe that mindset is everything, and I think you guys should believe it too because there is much research that goes behind it, and there's a lot of different details that go into it as well. But one of the ways that mindset is beneficial is it will determine if you will do something or if you won't. If you believe that you're gonna finish this race, you will finish this race. If you believe that you will do good on a test, your mind automatically makes you really want to try to do good on this test, and you will do good on that test. So mindset just goes into everything because your brain will switch the way that you decide to work through things. Another thing is it shows if you have the strength to do something or not. And a lot of people say oh, well, this person, or I'm just a big procrastinator, or this person procrastinates everything. I think that it is all mindset. If you have the mindset that you will not put this off and not wait till later, you won't put it off and you won't wait till later. If you wait till later, you have a bad mindset. And it's always most people do start off with bad mindsets. I have bad mindsets all the time, but I'm working on it because I know mindset is very important. Another thing that it can benefit you also is positive thinking. I know that a lot of people, not everyone wants to be like the haha, yeah, everything's going great, life is great, but if you have positive thinking, studies have shown that you will be doing a lot better in basically everything you do. And whether that's school, whether that's sports, whether that's just relationships, it will be better if you are positively thinking throughout it. That doesn't mean you need to always be the strange person that's happy in sad situations, but it's saying that you'll try your best to make it into a better situation and look at the positive mindset of it. So just mindset will help you a lot. And now that I went over this, I know that everyone's thinking wow, I'm gonna have a positive mindset because I want to do good. So a way to build a better positive mindset is actually your intentions. So, and which kind of goes into your why. So why are you doing this? Why do you want to have this positive mindset? And why? So big example, volleyball. Obviously we've gone through classrooms and stuff like that, but on the volleyball court we're why are we here? Obviously we're glorifying God through this, but also the other side of it, why, and so we came to the conclusion why is because we have big goals that we want to reach, and in order to reach these big goals we need to have the mindset of we're gonna get this, we're gonna win this, we're gonna take this next match into the next one, and we're just gonna keep going with it. And our season went pretty good, not gonna lie, so mindset is a big deal. Knowing that it's always your decision. So a lot of people think oh, well, this happened in my life, so now I'm gonna have a bad attitude about it, and it's that thing's fault that happened. But in reality, you need to understand that it's actually your decision. If you want to have a bad mindset about something that happened, that's on you. So you can take a bad situation and not turn it into good because the bad thing did happen, but you get to control how your response is after that. And if you have a good mindset, and obviously, like, at first, like, for me personally, like, bad things would happen. I'd be like, oh my goodness, like, seriously, again, you know? But once I started to, it was hard, and it took time to get into, like, trying to find, like, the good in the situation and being like, you know what? Like, how I'm going to respond to this is going to show everything. Like, I'm just going to use a common example. Refs, obviously, they make mistakes, and that's going to happen. But if we dwell on it, that can give us up the match. But, or for basketball, you know, I play that too, or for any sport, really. But if we decide to let this one bad call that they made affect the next play, that's where the game starts to fall down. And then we go home and we blame it on the refs. And it's like, no, we could have turned around and made it into our own thing. So that's one of the major things that has gone in my life that I've had to finally realize, you know what, it's my decision, and I get to figure out how I'm going to pick the outcome of this. Another one of the things is decide to not care, okay? Decide to not care what the ref just made that decision. Just leave it, let it be, just move on from it, and just keep going, which kind of goes into, like, the last thing that I said. Why should we have a good mindset is my last thing. And if you have a good mindset, you can enjoy so many more things, like so many more things in your life that you see on a regular basis that you would normally be like, okay, this happens every day. But if we have a good mindset about it, we could be like, wow, I'm so glad this happens every day, you know? And we could, when that happens every day, we can pick out more things into it that we can build into it. I don't know if that makes sense, but here's an example. If we had, if we have to go to school, okay? We do PSU online, but I still have to go into school sometimes. I'm like, you know, this kind of stinks. I don't really want to go to school right now, like actually going. But when I have a positive mindset about it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to this class, and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to make it into a good class, I can put more effort into that class, and I can actually have fun throughout that class. Like, chemistry is not a fun class. Or at least for me personally, and if I make it into a fun class, it's chill, and I'm not like, it's not like a terrible class that I normally wouldn't like be looking forward to. Another reason why we should is we can get farther. If you want to get farther in life, positive mindset and mindset in general is a great thing to have. And I keep saying positive mindset, but it can be a determined mindset. It can be like any of the mindsets that you can think of. Like, you could have determination. That is mindset. If you want to be determined to get on top and have all A's or whatever, then it's going to happen, okay? Because your mind will know that you have to put in the work to this, and then your things will happen. Also, because you'll be able to identify problems more easily, and you'll be able to get past them faster by having this positive mindset. Because, like I said before, just don't care. Don't care. Recognize it, realize that it happened, and then move on. Best way. The want and the drive. You will want so many things, and you will be so much more determined to make this happen if you just have the want and the drive to get out there and get it done. And that's all I have for my persuasive speech. I think that everybody should solve the problem of having a negative mindset, and that everyone should refocus, do like a full 180 of how they want to go about life. And I hope that this has very much persuaded you to move on and just try to have the best mindset you can. Thank you so much for watching.